Hi, welcome to the Online Jewelry Academy. I'm Professor John Ahr and I'm your instructor. In this video, we're going to be talking about frosting, but not this kind of frosting, although I love donuts, but I'll get back to you later. What we're going to be talking about is frosting on sterling silver. Now, what is it? Well, here's a good example of it right here. Frosting is when you deplete the surface of copper in order to leave just fine silver. And silver, being the whitest metal on Earth, will leave a white, frosty looking finish on a piece. Now this one, I've done it about 20 times. I've done it over and over and over again to get this beautiful white surface. Now, why would anybody want to do this? Well, often it's done to hide fire scale, but in some cases it's also done because you want to prep the piece before you put it into a liver of sulfur patina solution if you want to bring up colors like purple or bright blue. Okay, so let me show you how it's done, but to do that I need to knock down this frosty surface by burnishing it back to a lustrous silver surface. So in the beaker I have some soapy water, so I'll put some soapy water on my scratch brush and I'll just brass brush this piece and I'll bring it back to what looks more like a normal sterling silver shiny surface. So I'm doing the front, the back, the sides, the whole thing. Okay. So let me hit it one more time. There we go. Okay, so now you can see it looks more like silver, what you're expecting to see. Well, when you frost a piece, what you need to do is you're going to use your torch and you're going to lightly heat the piece. Now, you don't want to heat it to the point where you're over annealing it, where it glows dull red, and you don't want to take it to a temperature where you're going to have any of your solder joints come unhinged. You just want to give it a dull finish. Okay, so let me put on my safety glasses and light the torch. And now all I'm going to do is just heat this piece until it goes dull. And it doesn't take much, just a little bit of heat, maybe about 800 degrees or 850 to get it to go dull. All right, so that ought to do it. Now, most people will tell you to be safe that you should always quench the piece into cold water before you put it into the pickle pot. But if you want to speed up this depletion, what you can do is quench in the pickle pot, but use the lid of the pickle pot as a shield so that you protect yourself. Okay, so we're going to let that sit in there for a minute, and then we'll take it back out and see how it does. Now, frosting has been done for millennia. Ancient cultures used to use this technique by putting together gold and silver alloys with copper and casting it so that what they could do later is practice depletion gilding with the gold items. And by heating and burnishing and reheating and burnishing over and over again, they eventually would completely enrich the surface with gold, making the object look like it was a solid gold object piece rather than it being made from an alloy. So it's very practical for that type of purpose, but for a modern day jeweler, it's more for covering up the fire scale or, like I said, for getting a better patina color. Now, one of the things that I would advise you to do is try to do this as a side project. While you're working at your bench on other projects, if you have something to frost, maybe set a timer every 5-10 minutes that you're going to remind yourself that you need to do the frosting one more time. Normally people would do it about 7 to 20 times. Okay, so it's been in there a little while. Doesn't look like it's completely done yet though, so I'm going to give it a minute more. Okay, I'm back. Now the ring has been in there for a few minutes. It may take like 5 to 10 minutes for it to pickle, depending on how strong your pickle is. And let me bring this out. We'll just neutralize it in the water there. And you can see it's nice and frosty white. Now, remember, I've done this one already about 20 times. Initially, when you do this, you may see black areas underneath or dark gray areas. It won't look completely white until you've done it repeatedly, over and over and over and over again. It's one of those things that if you don't like repetitive tasks, you may not like doing this, but the result is so good. And if it's something like a pendant or another piece that doesn't get a lot of wear, that fine surface layer, or fine silver surface layer, will last quite a while. And like I said, it's great for hiding fire scale and really bringing up some beautiful colors with liver of sulfur. And we have a video on that. I hope you like this video. You can check out all of the Online Jewelry Academy videos at onlinejewelryacademy.com. If you click on the button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, you can instantly become an OJA subscriber. That way you'll never miss any of our videos. And you can always follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.